Chelsea. How are you?
How you doing?
Good. Thanks for meeting with me today.
You're welcome.
Okay, so today we are going to do your performance appraisal. And we're going to talk about 3 areas, which is your strengths, your areas for improvement, and then a development plan. Okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so first I want to talk about your strengths. The first one, you seem to understand your job duties really well. You show a strong proof of knowing your duties and how to perform them.
Thank you so much. I definitely take the time, to know my job and go over all of my duties, so that way I'm able to perform my best.
Great. Okay, next, you demonstrate leadership skills by keeping the sales meetings up to par and communicating your expectations.
Well, thank you so much. I definitely appreciate that. Growing up, I've always been a natural born leader, so it definitely comes natural. So I definitely appreciate that, what you just said.
Okay. And third, you exceeded your original goal of selling 100 units a week.
Thank you so much. Yes, I pride myself on being a top seller. I always strive to meet all of my goals, so I set a goal and an expectation for myself in the beginning of the week, and I try to meet that every week.
Very nice. Okay. Next, we're going to talk about your areas for improvement.
Okay.
We did get a couple of reports from two customers that said you had a bit of a bad attitude.
Okay, yeah, I definitely understand that, and I'm working on that every day. Sometimes I do bring my problems outside of work to work, and I'm definitely working on that.
Okay, that's good. And partners, in the last few weeks, you've been late 4 times.
Yes, and again, that's something I'm working on, and I apologize for that. With me being to work on time, I definitely understand how that's a necessity. But sometimes things do come up, and I'm definitely working on to get that, fixed.
Right. Okay. The third area for improvement is we want you to recognize the needs of others and reach out to lend a hand more.
Okay, and I definitely do agree with that. I could be a bit of a more, team player with my team, and so that is something I will continue to work on and strive for as well.
Okay. And so as far as your development plan, we want to develop the first thing we want to do for you is provide support for organizational changes. And then second, I would like to develop a flexible action plan with you and your sales team to meet these changes.
Okay. I definitely think that, taking action and developing an action plan would be best. So I definitely agree with that.
Okay. So I will submit your appraisal to Human Resources, and you should receive some feedback within 2 weeks.
So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions or concerns?
No, Patricia, I definitely, I liked everything that you told me. I definitely understand that I have areas of improvement, and I'm definitely going to be working on those throughout my time here.
Okay, great. Well, I hope you have a good day.
You
Enjoy
as
the rest
well.
of your day.
You
Thank
too.
you
Thank
so
you.
much. Hi, Chelsea. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Doing well. Thanks for asking.
Thank you so much for coming today. So today we're going to be working on your employee evaluations.
Okay.
And so today what we're going to be talking about is some of your strengths, some of your weaknesses, some of your areas for improvement, and then we're also going to talk about a development plan today.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is your strengths. So the first one, you're very prompt and you're always on time.
Okay.
And we definitely appreciate that.
Well, thank you. I pride myself on being on time. It's one of my pet peeves to never be late because being late, time is money. So if I'm late, then I'm costing the company money. So I really appreciate you saying that because I try hard to be on time.
Awesome. That's very true. That statement that you just made. The second thing is that we do notice that you go above and beyond your regular duties, and you're always doing things to meet company standards. So we definitely appreciate that as well.
Well, thank you for saying that. Well, in that area, I try to do, if it's something left open or the team is busy or held up, I do try to come in where necessary and try to make those things go together to be on time with projects and events or whatever is going on for that week. I just try to help out as much as I can.
And we definitely appreciate that, Patricia.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And the third thing is we did notice that you do have excellent time management. We do notice that your skills for time management have been great and you're always exceeding those. So we definitely appreciate that as well.
Okay, well that's good. Thank you so much for that as well. In regards to time management, I think that if you unorganized, then you're just gonna be lost.
Right.
Organization goes along with time. If you organize, you're able to meet those deadlines on time. So that's another thing I pride myself on, is being very organized so I can meet deadlines.
Great, and we definitely take notice of that.
Thank you.
Now, with that being said, and we love all of your strengths, there are also some areas for improvement. So the first one is going to be to produce leadership skills. So we've noticed that your leadership skills are lacking in some areas, and we think that's a great area of improvement for you.
Okay, I can definitely work on that, and hopefully you guys can give me some tools to use so I can, work on those skills, because my job, I'm always in the front and just have my work piled up.
What y'all doing?
Okay, so with leadership skills, I understand that I'm administrative assistant, so I'm always in the front and my work is just pretty much there for me to just work on.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to develop those type of skills, and if you can give me some tools that I can use, I really appreciate it.
Definitely, we can definitely talk about that at the end of this.
Okay.
All right. So the second thing is going to be working on your communication skills. With you being in the front, this is a key thing, and you need to be sharp and on point at all times.
Yes, I understand that, and sometimes I do use slang or say and and if I know the customer, I tend to relax a little bit, and I shouldn't do that. So I'll definitely work on that.
Great. And lastly, it's going to be supporting the company's vision and our mission statement. So with that being said, and not saying that you're not doing this, but we would like that to be an area of improvement, just something that you're striving on doing more throughout, your role as an administrative assistant. So with the company vision and, always being adherent to our mission as well.
Okay, I'll definitely go back and take a look at my company policy and the mission and make sure that I'm adhering to that. So I did receive a employment book that those things are stated in, and I'll definitely go back through that and make sure that I'm adhering to that.
Awesome, thank you. So with that being said, we have developed a plan to basically just provide the skills and an action plan based off, your strengths and also your areas for improvement. So the first thing on our development plan is going to be, you can always take some of our organizational courses. So
Okay.
we offer those throughout, throughout the week.
Nice.
We offer them online, and you can always take these just to sharpen your skills a little bit and know your role, better and adhere to your role.
Okay, so just show me the links or where I need to go or where it's at in my system, and I'll definitely get started on that.
Awesome, great. And then the last thing in your development plan that we need to work on, well, we're going to be working towards, is being more of a team player. So,
Okay.
With that being said, we are a team here, and we are as only so good as our strongest person here. So we just need to make sure that we are a team, and we're, being a team player.
Okay, I can definitely work on that as well. Like I said, my role is pretty much just being to myself in the front answering phones. So yeah, maybe I could, move around a little bit more, get to know the coworkers and actually see what work I'm doing and who it's for, and how I can be of more help, and how they can help me as well. So
Exactly.
I appreciate that
You're
so
welcome.
much.
You're welcome, and that's all what it's about. So with that being said, did you have any further questions about your evaluation?
No, I think you pretty much said everything. It's really thought-provoking, so I can really have some things to work on and look forward to. And I appreciate that. I just need the links to those courses, and I can get started.
Awesome. We'll definitely get those links to you right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your time. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, you have a beautiful day, okay?
You as well.